were here at the beginning when the demolition took place a few years back, and now we're at the conclusion of the Jaclyn project. It's 155 units, and as you can see, and I think we got a lot of comments, how we have changed the neighborhood. Remember in those days we had Mayor Sires, today is Congressman Sires, and obviously the Senator from New Jersey, Bob Menendez. These are two guys, by the way. A lot of you guys don't know. Most of you know that I'm very involved at the national level. These are two guys that are friends of housing. There is no question. They've been very helpful to provide housing in New Jersey and the country. And there's been a lot of tax credit deals and all that. So they've really been friends of housing. So without further ado, you have a building in front of you. We hope you take a little walk through after we're through. If you want to rent one of the units, I think we have a few left. All right, Sienna. And I got to tell you that we've been doing this for many years. And this is the first time that from that sign up there and the hard work of the KW, or is it Neighborhood Life, whatever they call it. So they really have kicked butt. And we have, I think, over 70% leased. And this is the opening of our sale for the unit. So we're very pleased with that.
Here, here.
Where's Jim Mikey? He's particularly happy because he's from Amboy Bank. I'm sure a lot of the guys, I know the president, Stan Korieva, would have been here, but I guess he hurt his back or something over the weekend, so he sent his regard. But that's another bank, by the way, Amboy Bank. Since I've been involved at this level, that they've been great for us, and I hope the building's a little more steady than this is. We really appreciate it, Jim, so say hello to George and Dominic and Stan for us. All right, so let me introduce, why don't we start with the congressman, the taller guy.
Congratulations, Dean. You know, Dean and I go back many years. When I first got elected, we were looking to do affordable housing. And I actually, with Mayor Turner, took a ride down to Long Branch to see the kind of construction that Dean was putting together. And we have properties on 51st Street. And what we came up with was affordable right to own. We worked with Housing, Mortgage, and Finance at the time. And we put how many units over there? 70 units, where people can come, they can buy them at affordable prices, and after 15 years, they have to stay there 15 years before they can do anything with the property. And has been a huge success. Clean up a whole block of West New York. Then, the condominiums on the corner. They're beautiful. I mean, plenty of room, plenty of plaza space, Senator. And these buildings here are great. I mean, I grew up in West New York, and I remember what this looked like. This was a factory with a handbag factory, and many of the people that came from Cuba actually got their start here. That's why it's called Jaclyn. So that I'm here today to open this beautiful building and see that Dean has not abandoned West New York, continues to do great work. It really is, it gives me great hope that there are real good developers out there.
Yay!
I just wish there were more properties that we could develop like this, because this is something that turns the city around. You know, you have a beautiful park across the street, buses to New York, a block away. So this really fits the neighborhood, where people come, they live here, and if they work in the city, they can hop on a bus and go right to the city. So, Dean, thank you for your hard work, and thank you for choosing West New York to put up your developer. And it really is, makes me proud of the fact that we worked together years ago, and you're still here developing West New York. Thank you very much.
Thank you. By the way, I work with these guys in the State Assembly and Senate. Particularly Senator Menendez has been around, involved for many years, and so has Albio. And I know you're going to hear my name mentioned all through the morning and what I did and what I did. Let me tell you something. Without the team that I have, starting with Vanessa Vaccaro, where is she? it, but I really shouldn't. Anyway, and now without further ado, it says the good-looking guy in the back, Menendez. Thank you for saying that. Not enough, I guess.
He meant the short guy in the back.
Oh, you know, some people still can't play basketball, but in any event, we really like each other. So, first of all, I understand that the mayor, who desperately wanted to be here, is actually in the midst of his civic duty, in jury duty. So, unless he gets excused, I'm sure he wants to wish the best to you, Dean, and to the development that's here in a great part of West New York. I don't come to ribbon-cutting ceremonies all that often, but it has to have a purpose. And what's happened here at Jaclyn Heights is the type of purpose that I believe in, we want to see replicated throughout our communities. This is a place, for those who don't know the area, Albio definitely does, he's the mayor here, lived here, and the school here. But for those who don't know the place, Jaclyn Handbags was a major factory, created a lot of economic opportunity for many immigrants, many Cuban Americans, and many others that actually found their opportunity to start their own new pathway in America here at what was a very large handbag factory with a lot of employment. And actually, some people even call it la escuelita, the school, because you learned along the way not only about gaining an economic opportunity, but you learned about life here in the United States, and immigrants helped other immigrants. And it's one of those powerful immigrant stories that now gets transformed into a new story of economic opportunity and the possibility of home ownership and of great housing opportunities for individuals who may not yet be able to afford home ownership. So I want to congratulate my friend Dean Mon and the entire team at the DR MonGroup on a milestone. As Dean has suggested, we go back many years throughout his career, from the time he was the president of the New Jersey Home Builders Association to his current role as the third vice chairman of the National Association of Home Builders. He's been a great friend and resource when I, as the senior Democrat on the Housing Subcommittee, want to talk about housing. How do we create, especially in the aftermath of the Great Recession, how do we create more housing opportunities? How do we realize for people the single biggest asset that they will have in their lives, which is a home? And Dean has been an incredible resource in thinking about how we achieve that. Investments by builders like Dean are critical in our shared efforts to revitalize urban communities, to create jobs, and attract more people to great communities like West New York. It is this exact type of housing and economic development that, as the ranking member of the Senate Housing, Mass Transit, and Urban Affairs Subcommittee, that I push all the time across the country. Residents of Jaclyn Heights enjoy living just minutes away from the light rail and ferries, potentially into Manhattan. It's an important reminder that when we invest in public transit and build homes with transportation in mind, we create a stronger residential base and attract more new businesses. And here in West New York, we see that in the retail shops and restaurants, all within walking distance of Jaclyn Heights. And this project also demonstrates that people want homes built with sustainability in mind. Jaclyn Heights is just one of a handful of condo communities to meet 3 sets of rigorous energy efficiency standards. LEED for home certification, the Energy Star, and the National Green Building Standard. That's a triple green effort. These high standards benefit people, the planet, and the pockets of homeowners. Families are exposed to fewer allergens, homeowners reap the benefits of lower energy bills and higher property values, and all of this reminds us of the influential part of the private sector is playing in building a cleaner, greener nation. And at a time when we see efforts to undermine the work to reduce our carbon footprint,
it's more important than ever to highlight industry leadership and support market forces driving us to a greener and healthier future. So let me close by congratulating Dean and everyone who played a part in the project on the job well done. We've seen the growth and success of smart development has had on Hudson County, and I'm thrilled that we are going to be here to bring a new generation of opportunity that started with a factory and today is a place to call home in Jaclyn. Thank you very much for having me.
As soon as we find the scissors, we're going to do a little ribbon cutting. So I think Eleanor's dragging it. A couple of things. At the national level, we do obviously very much want to promote housing. And one of the sayings that we have is that home is where the jobs go to at night. And when you think about it, where a company is looking to relocate or to, move somewhere, they want to make sure that there's homes available for their workers, because it's key. And we don't really create a lot of demand. We answer it, and when you're going to get somebody to be able to have a job, they also need a home, and a decent home to go to. So as the senator said, it's been very helpful with us at the national level. So, all right, so how do we do this? Where's Mayor Turner? He's hiding right over here. You want to face that way, or?
Yeah, from the back.
Okay, you do that. Kind of move forward.
You started drinking. Okay. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right. And one other thing that is very important. We're here also